Hello, this is Paul Medora on October 22nd at like 1:15 in the morning. And yesterday I was looking at Facebook and there was a post, a memory posted from Sue Snyder Harris. Thank you, Sue, one of my dear friends, asking that she heard I was in an accident years ago and she had no idea what took place, and she was wondering if I could tell her what was going on. That post was posted on September 21st, 2011, and I remember seeing it last year, and for some strange reason, I guess, I decided not to answer it. Um, and so I decided to do that now. And so um, I'm hoping that other people can fill in the gaps because this is what I remember. Um, is that I think we just finished moving from one house to another, and we I got in touch with some of my buddies, and we decided to go out to the tree swing out in Sunnymead and celebrate moving. I guess just getting together, and it was Tom Hudson, myself, Tony Riganti, and another buddy of theirs. Don't know his last name. His name was Jerry. And so the four of us, we got a 12 pack of beer and we headed out there. And I remember I was in uh, driving a Ford Fiesta that I had at the time. And Tony followed me in his GTO. And uh, I remember being at the tree swing, but the only memory I have of the accident was that we were on the freeway, the 60 freeway, getting off on Pigeon Pass Road. And I remember looking in the rearview mirror and seeing Tony getting off on from the freeway in his car. And that's pretty much all I remember, except for a couple small snapshots of us being at the tree swing and me standing there looking at the swing, drinking a beer. Um, and I mean, that's all I remember is that we all we had was a 12 pack of beer. So I wasn't like totally inebriated back in those days. I could drink a lot more than that without much of a problem. Um, but the story goes is that we were all at the tree swing and we decided to all get on the tree swing, four of us. And so I guess it seems like maybe, uh, what was it? Tom got on first, he said, and he was holding on to the tree. And then I think maybe Tony got on the next, and then Jerry. And so we were all straddling the tree swing at the same time. And then I was trying to get on, and Tom slipped. And the tree swing was supposed to swing out off the branch one direction. We went the other direction, and the tree swing hung up onto the tree, about 30 feet off the ground. I fell over Jerry, and we fell off the tree swing head over tail, and landed on the ground. I landed up first, and he ended up fully landing on top of me and just crushing me with the fall. And because he wasn't even hurt. He said that he got up and looked down on me and realized that there I was, all crushed, not breathing, and he got up and he was a Vietnam vet, so and he knew uh, he was a medic, and so he knew CPR, and so he started doing what he had to do to keep me alive, And then they all piled me into the Fiesta. The Fiesta had a reclining seat on the passenger side, so they reclined the seat, put me in there, and jumped in the car, and they all rushed me down to Riverside uh, Community Hospital on 14th and Magnolia, and took me in the emergency room, and they did the emergency procedures there, and the doctor said I had a couple broken ribs, collapsed lung, lacerated liver, and so they performed surgery on me right away. And then I think I spent a month in that hospital, and they were doing x-rays kind of regularly, checking on the collapsed lung, and they decided they needed to do a final x-ray the day they're going to release me. And that day, the x-ray technician was looking at the x-ray also, and he noticed imperfection near my heart, an area that they weren't looking at. My right lung was collapsed lung, so they were looking at always the right side. And for some reason, he looked at the left side and noticed an imperfection near my heart. And so they decided to transport me to Loma Linda Hospital in Loma Linda, California. And they performed a angiogram on my heart and realized at that point in time that I had a nearly severed aorta. And wow, yes, exactly. Um, so they put me into surgery and repaired my heart. And I think I spent, I don't know, another month there. I can't remember exactly how long. I guess maybe some of the people can reply to this video and fill in the gaps there too, because I was just along for the ride, basically. So yeah, I'd like to know everybody else's take on the accident and fill in the dates and the times and circumstances. Because, like I said, I've never talked to anybody else about this, and it's just been a mystery to me um, what actually happened that day. Thank you, and that is that. Signing off, and yeah, good night.